have no creamer. So I am very upset about that. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, sir. I have no creamer. I know. And so I had to use sugar. So all my little connections here on my YouTube is like not working. So guess what? We're not going to worry about it today. We're not going to worry about it today. All right. We're going to go with the flow. Okay. That's what we're going to do today. Today is good. You see my shirt. My shirt says, I'm just out here trusting God. Okay. Because that's what I'm out here doing. I don't know what nobody else doing. You got to learn to speak for yourself. I'm just out here trusting God. Okay. We gonna make a way out of no way, right? I'm just out here trusting. Because baby, in the world today, how can you not? How can you not in the world today? No matter how you looking at it, I'm just out here trusting God, and I'm just gonna trust and believe that what's for me will be for me, right? That's what I'm gonna trust and believe. Yes, that's what I'm gonna trust and believe. I hope everybody's having a great, great day. Look here, when I come on here and I say that, what I mean is we all gonna have a circumstance or a situation that's gonna leave us debilitated. All right. And when you think of somebody that's debilitated, that's crippled, that can't walk, that can't move, you're gonna have a situation or a circumstance at some point in your life that's gonna leave you like that. I don't like to compare pain and hurt because everybody's pain and hurt is different, and some people might say it's teeny weeny small, but guess what? It might be big to that person. So I don't want to belittle anybody's pain. I don't want to belittle anybody's any of that. But what I do want to say is that, while we out here trusting God, we just have to have the belief and faith that things will be okay. And if you have that, then it makes the day a little bit better. So when I say I hope everybody's day started off great, wake up in the morning and sometimes look here, sometimes you wake up in the morning and you just have that, I ain't feeling it today, feeling. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay to wake up like that. Trust me, I wake up like that sometimes too. So it's all right. But today is Thursday. So everybody knows what today is. You thought it, I'll say it, right? Maybe I should change it to you thought it, Carol will say it, right? So here's the thing. Got a question yesterday about, put it this way, looks. And I'm talking about the outer appearance, what people see, your physical look, right? And so I started researching, looking up things and looking around, and I was like, And so the person said to me, what do you think about all of these, us in the, I would say, Black community? And I'm going to go with women because that's who's doing it most, is the women. And surgery, plastic surgery in the Black community. How do I feel about that? What do I think about that? And then I had to start thinking about, what do I think about that? And then I started thinking about the word vanity and how that in the old days, you could say, don't be vain. You vain. Then I think about the word confidence. I think about that word. I got that word, confidence. Not only did I think about the word confidence, I thought about how we talk about now about, good morning. Hey. I started thinking about how we talk about self-care and self-love. And so I kind of wrapped that around that question of what do we think about surgeries, plastic surgeries in the Black community? Now, I want y'all to know something. Here's what I say. I say if you are, because I think there's a difference in, I'm gonna put it this way. I think there's a difference in enhancing. You know how people say we wear makeup to enhance. And I'm a makeup wearer. I don't have any on today. I don't have any makeup on today. Not a drop. Now sometimes I'll come on and I'll have my makeup done, and everything, but I don't wear it every day because I wear it when I want to. If I get up and want to put some makeup on, I put it on. If I don't, I don't. That's just who I am. Now you got some people who feel like they need the makeup. Okay. Some people put it on and say, I gotta wear this makeup today. I need it. Maybe they in a different mindset than me. Okay. Because I don't wake up and say I need it. I just wake up and say I want to put it on. And I do. So when it comes to deeper things than makeup, like do I like my nose? Should I fix my teeth? My lips, what's wrong with them? Do I want my face to contour a different way? When you think about your breast, or butt, or hips, or arms, or back, or stomach, or legs, I feel like if you want to enhance or change those things, I feel like people should do it because that's what they want to do. Okay. I feel like they should do it because that's what they are choosing to do for themselves. If you're doing it for any other reason than, you know what, I looked in the mirror and I want to do this for me. If I was doing it for Carol and I say this is for Carol, then okay. But if you look in the mirror and say, Mr. Man gonna love me more, or I'm gonna get more looks, or I'm gonna do this, or I'm gonna do that, then that's a whole nother mental ball game there that we're playing with. Because vanity can get you to a point where you feel like you have to do these things so that you can get whatever you're trying to get. But for me, I feel like, yeah, if I want to do that, then I will. So here's the thing. I'm right now on a journey of working on me, but I'm doing it naturally. So what that means is I am work. Now, do I work out every day? No, but I try to at least get 20 minutes in so that I can keep myself together. I don't want no, I always say, and to each his own, people are beautiful in their own way. But for me, some things, good morning, good morning, good morning. Some things I just don't want. Okay. And so because I don't want them, that's my business. I'm working on those so I don't have to have them. Okay. So when it comes to Black women and plastic surgery, y'all tell me what y'all think. Is it vanity? Do you think it's vain? Or do you think people have misconstrued self-care? What is it that you all think? Because that's my opinion. Now I'm going to give it to you all. I'm coming from a direction when in high school people talked about my big butt and it bothered me, but now everyone wants the butt I have always had. Figure that out. Well, you know what, Sister Tanisha? Now, Sister Tanisha said this, okay? She said, I'm coming from a direction when in high school people talked about my big butt and it bothered me, but now everyone wants the butt I have always had. Figure that out. And I'm going to tell you this, sis. Okay. And I'm going to tell you this. I had the same issue. I was picked on all the time about my backside. Okay. All the time. I remember in middle school when somebody said it looked like I had on a pamper. And I was just like, a pamper? What? A pamper? Like, I was picked on all the time, like all the time. And I would say that it caused, good morning, sis. Good morning. Good morning. Thanks everybody for coming in. We are talking about, today is Thursday. Let me just recap real quick before we go into my response for you, Sister Tanisha. So I'm going to recap. We are talking about black women. We're talking about surgeries in the black women community. And we were talking about, is it vanity? Are we misconstruing what self-care and self-love is? Are we doing these for other reasons than just doing them because this is what we want? And it's on an all-time high, So we're talking about, people getting big butts, breasts, fixing your nose a little bit, Like she said, got a bag and fix my teeth. My girl Cardi B, because I love me some Cardi B. Hey, got a bag and fix my teeth, So we're talking about cosmetic surgeries in the black community, and we're talking about what is people's opinions on it. We don't care. What is it that you guys are saying about it? Now here's one response from Sister Tanisha, and everybody's a sister in this room. Okay, everybody is sisters in this room. Okay, so Sister Tanisha says, I'm coming from a direction when in high school, people talked about my big butt and it bothered me. But now everyone wants the butt I have, always had. Figure that out. Now, here's the thing. I let her know, for me, good morning, cousin. What's up, Niecy? I let her know, for me, that same thing. I've always had a big butt. And people, I remember in middle school, I'll never forget that. I wore, back in the day, we had mini skirts, right? Wore mini skirt to school. Wore mini skirt. Sure did. Wore mini skirt to school. And honey, they told me it looked like I had on a pamper. I thought I was cute. I thought I was cute. So I think I did have some self-esteem issues. In middle school, I didn't have long hair. I was being messed with about long hair. So, you got the thing now where these girls is wearing wigs and people loving it. So, time has changed. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have no hair in middle school. My hair it was not a length that people messed with. Now, whether people was wearing weave and braids, I think so back then they were wearing braids and things. But people messed with me. They told me I was bald head. I was called a bum. I was called ugly. I was messed with because of my butt, my hair, and I was just like, oh my goodness. You do that, Shanae. Oh my goodness. Like, what is going on? Why don't nobody, I'm cute. But I think, that kind of shaped me a little bit. I believe it did. It kind of shaped me a little bit because I'm like, yeah, don't bully me. Please don't nobody puts baby in a corner. Don't put me in a corner because then I'm gonna come out a whole different way. But yes, I really do think that. And so here's the thing too. Here's the thing I will say too. For me, because we can fight. Some kids are cruel because we can't fight. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Here's the thing for me. Some people even have asked me. I'm not kidding. Now, who's had that happen to them? People have asked me, have I had work done? Is my butt real? I had somebody ask me, yeah. I worked with a girl I believe she's from Nigeria. Let me, Sister Janine said yes. I asked me, is it real? Right, sir? I got Sister Charmaine over here saying, yeah, over on Instagram. Here's the thing. The lady asked me, I kid you not. She said, Keto, she said, do you get injection? I said, injection? Yeah, injection. I said, injections where? In your butt. You get injections in your butt? I said, no, I don't get injections in my butt. She say, so he real? There your butt is real? Girl, you got big butt. I'm like, yeah, my butt is real. And I don't get no injections. So, look at, yes, Sister Janine, homegrown. So, yeah, They ask me that. Now, here's the thing. I know people who've had it done. Some of them look very, they look very natural. Yes, I told them I was naturally. Yeah, I mean, but you have to tell people that, that it's natural. You know what I'm saying? What's up, brother? He laughing at me. But people ask me that all the time. I've had people come up and not only men. Now I've been literally, no, for real. I've had good morning. I've had men, yeah, literally grab my butt. Now, which was just rude within itself. I mean, really. And one person told me when they grabbed it, I'm not kidding. I just wanted, I don't know. He's mesmerized. He said, look here. This is not no free feel over here, because I swung off on him. And I've even had women. I'm serious. Women. The women grab me. Yes, sis. Women. Oh my God. Yes. Grab me. And really, one girl told me, she said, I just had to touch it to see what it felt like. I mean, I'm not kidding. I'm not. So I've had these incidents. Anybody else? I'm serious though. We're talking about, is it vanity? The rise of cosmetic surgery people are getting. I had one of my good friends last night say to me this. We were talking about cosmetic surgeries, and she said, I think a lot of people thought it was really expensive, but it's not. And so I think that affordability goes into it too, because people thought they couldn't afford it. And I get what she's saying for working people who can work and save, that want to get it done. But I was thinking about that after she said that. And I was thinking about, some people can't afford it now. Some of these procedures, depending on what you get, run anywhere. When I was looking it up last night and researching, depending on what you want, where you're going, how to get it done, these things are running anywhere from about a good cool $3,000 and up. I've seen where you can get a mommy package. You can get your butt lifted. You can get, I think your breast lifted. It ain't for everybody. So Brother Jabbar said it ain't for everybody. No, it's not. It's not for everybody. And another thing that my good friend said last night, she said that people need to do their research. People don't research these surgeons, and I'm going to tell you right now, especially women. Okay, Sister Charmaine said, well, I think some of these women have some insecurities that's deep in them, and it self-identifies them in a way, so they have a want, and the body work helps them in their ego. All right. So Sister Charmaine said, I think some of these women have some insecurities that's deep in them, and it self-identifies them in a way, so they have a want, and the body work helps them in their ego. All right. Brother Jabbar said, it ain't for everybody. Be sure your legs match your ass. Be sure your legs match your ass. That's what he said. My thing is, if you're going to do it, I would research. I agree with what she's saying. I believe it does boil down to some deep insecurities for people, but do your research. I'm going to be honest, but they also want to look better than they think they don't. They also want to look better than what they think they don't look. Men do it too, real bad. Yeah, men do too. But I think you don't hear about it as much in the men community when they do it. But I've heard of some men getting some cosmetic surgeries done. For me, I have a fear of. Here's the thing. I think I was on that train of, let me go ahead and give me some nips and tucks to, But then when people started coming out talking about some, they dying on operating tables, I just said, you know what, Lord, it's going to be me in this ad machine. I done bought me a little hula hoop weight. We do that. I'm going to go ahead. We're going to grab some wall Pilates and, grab my mat and, Cheeks, teeth, chin, penis. Men do a lot. Woo, cheeks. They get, yeah, they are doing the penile thing where they're putting it in and enhancing it to make it big. I've heard of that before. And they go in and get it stretched out. I I mean, but again, is that a vanity thing? She said, "I'm screaming." Sister Tanisha said, "I'm screaming." Is that a vanity thing? Is it an insecurity thing? Is it a self care, self love? This is what I want for me. Maybe when it comes to these men doing it, we do have a man on the line. I believe he's still on there. Maybe some of these men were turned down. I've heard people say stuff like, "Don't come over here thinking that you going all vanity." I believe it's all vanity too. But I mean, come on now. If a man goes and gets that enhanced because he feels like he needs it or he wants it, or maybe somebody said something to him. "I want you over here tickling me." He maybe felt like he don't want to be tickling nobody. He won't feel better about himself. I hear people say flat booties matter too. Some folks don't got no booty and they want one, so they go get one. And I think it started off with having those. What did they have at first? You remember they were making, and they still do, right? Do they still have the butt pads where you go buy the butt pads and, "Hey sis, what up, Sister Toya?" You go put your butt pad on. Um, not the man meat. Yeah, they doing it, brother. The man meat. Yes, they doing it. Um, the, the butt enhancers. They go get the little butt pop things. They put them on, and you can just put your clothes on and go on about your business. I don't have to do that. But could you imagine people that's doing it? That's a lot of clothes to wear, and I just don't believe in all that. Just be careful, like you said, because you can chance life under the procedure. So, yeah, I'm scared. I'm just gonna tell you now, I am scared. Somebody said the butt booty pass shift. What you say? Yes, pads still for sale. So Sister Janine said, yes, but they're still selling them. That's what I'm saying. They started off like that, and he's saying that they shift, right, Sister Janine? So Brother Jabbar said, hey, these things shift. And so then women said, well, we need more permanent solution. You know, they don't want their stuff shifting. So they started getting these procedures. But I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be honest. For Carol, personally, I wanted to get me some. I wanted to get me some snatch work done, but I'm scared. Because I one wrong poke, one wrong test go wrong. I ain't got time, and then I'm gonna be on the other side time I look at them. No, an alternative is getting the vacuum procedure. It's not invasive. I even saying vacuum scares me. What is vacuum? What are we vacuuming? When you vacuum, it's a suction. You pushing it and it's pulling in. What is it pulling in? Like, see, that's scaring. That's scaring me. I'm hollering. I want a mommy makeover too, but I'll just be at the gym. See, Sister Janine, I'm with you. I'll take a mommy makeover. Because as we get older, we find out that gravity ain't no joke. But here's the thing. I am terrified of it. I don't want it. It's pulling the fat. Yeah, well, I don't want nothing pulling me. We ain't got to worry about being invasive, non-evasive, or anything. And here's the thing. If that's what you want to do, I would just say, make sure, do your research. Good morning, husband. Do your research and know what's going on. I would say when you do, don't do it for vanity reasons. If you find yourself saying to yourself, I'm gonna get all heads turned. And here's the thing, I think people's confidence level has to be there too, right? Because if you don't have a good confidence level, you don't think you look good, you're gonna always feel that insecure thing, like, is everybody staring at me type thing, right? Good morning, Sister Pooh. Lipo is pretty much safe. I'm pro surgery, but not the fat transfer. It's too dangerous. So here's the thing. I'm not against surgery either, Sister Toya. I'm not against it. But what I'm saying is, are we doing it? Are we doing it for vain reasons? Are we doing it, because now we have all this self-care, self-love, treat yourself, do what you want type attitude in the world today. People are doing all kind of enhancing stuff, lip fillers and all kind of stuff. And I'm just like, what's going on? We have enough going on to where people need to just love, embrace, and accept what God created. Even though we may have some queens who are getting the procedures due to said before insecurities. What else he say? Let me see. Relationships and sometimes a spouse that is not loyal or faithful. That's true. Yeah. So Brother Jabbar said, Sister Nicole said, lipo is pretty much safe. I'm pro-surgery, but not the fat transfer. It's too dangerous. Brother Jabbar said, we have enough going on to where people need to just love and embrace and accept what God created. He said, even though we may have some queens who are getting the procedures due to said before insecurities or relationships, relating back to what Sister Charmaine said, and sometimes a spouse that is not loyal or faithful. So yeah, people are doing it for those reasons. Sister Charmaine said, I think so too. Breast augmentation, I understand, but people like the cat woman, though her whole body, man, listen, jacked up. Yes, most definitely. I wish I had lipo years earlier. Nobody wants to have a gut that's so hard to get rid of. And, I don't think people want to have a gut that's so hard to get rid of. But some of us are just made with guts. Some of us are made with guts. Now, here's my thing. I don't want no big one. So we're going to maintain, okay? And Sister Janine says she wanted a mommy makeover, but she'll just be at the gym. Because some of us just, and sometimes you never know, about your health. And I think about DC Young Fly, his wife. Was it his wife? Anywho, when she passed away, they said she was getting one after every birth. Didn't she have 3 kids or 4? Wait a minute. Sister Pooh said, good morning. I'm late, but I will be fat cells freezing. My thing, the gym isn't taking care of it all. Okay, so she says she would do the fat cell freezing because the gym is not taking care of it all. Okay. I believe the gym does move, but I believe that the gym, here's the thing about the gym. And I've watched people. She was getting a BBL. She was supposed to wait 1 year after birth. So she was getting a BBL and she was supposed to wait 1 year after birth. Okay. So here's my thing. Sister Toya, so answer me this. She was supposed to wait 1 year, right? Okay. Sister Janine said gym and the way you eat. Okay. Yeah, gym and the way you eat helps. But here's my thing. With her getting that done, she was supposed to wait a year. But didn't she already know? Like, she had already had it done before. So what went wrong? And you know what I'm saying? Like, diets, y'all watch what goes on, watch what goes in y'all mouth. Yeah. So that's true too. Watch what goes in your mouth. But I'm speaking on, she had already had these procedures done before. She had already had them done before. So my thing is, even if she was supposed to wait a year, she had already had them done before. So did her body alter that much from having, well, your body do alter when you have a baby. Let me tell you, I got 4 of them. Cryotherapy is safe. Cryotherapy. We got cryotherapy out here. Honey, because baby, look here. Carol ain't gone. Yeah. It's just some things I ain't going to be able to do. I'm terrified. I'm just going to let you know. And even when, who was that? Kanye West. Kanye West mom, wasn't she having she was having some work done. I don't know what it was, but she up there. And then remember, Ursha is his ex-wife now, right? Tamika. She was fit to have something done. And these people, folks flying all over to get it done in Colombia and all these islands and coming, and some of them coming back not good. I'm just saying they come back alive, but once that swelling go down from them poking, your booty sitting on the left side, breast sitting on the right, baby, look, you got to do your research, because some of y'all coming back and it ain't right. But when you have a physician that goes beyond the subcutaneous tissue and then develops into a DVT, which then transfers into the heart or the lungs and causes sudden death on the table, the subcutaneous, look at Dr. Jabbar here, tissue is only 1/4 of a millimeter, the muscle. So you have to be careful on the surgeon, the stillness of the hands of the surgeon or the person doing the procedure. See, and that's what I'm saying. You got to do all that. I just ain't gonna be able to do it. But here's the thing. If you so choose to get any procedure done, I want you all to be advocates for yourself and do the research. Make sure your surgeon is board certified. Make sure your surgeon has been doing it. Make sure you read the reviews. Don't just read the good reviews. Look at all the reviews, okay? Look at all the reviews. I don't care if it's because you went to the recovery house and the recovery house was late getting the door open. I don't care what review it is. Look at all the reviews. Make sure you know who's doing what, how they're doing it, and everything, okay? Also, make sure you're healthy enough to receive the procedure. A lot of times we think because we ain't in a hospital or our doctor ain't diagnosed us with stuff, we're healthy enough. Get your lab panel done. Get them CBCs done. Get those BMPs done. Make sure that you're healthy enough to get this procedure done. Yeah, most of these folks don't understand what underlying conditions are. Cryotherapy is literally standing in the freezer. Yeah, they don't. And underlying conditions is more than just, oh, I'm not a diabetic, or I'm not an asthmatic, or I don't have this, I don't have that. Let me tell you something. Number one killer in Black people, heart disease. It goes silent. People are dying from just falling out, massive heart attacks, strokes, okay? And high blood pressure. People don't know they have that, okay? And it's not being monitored. And you go try to have a surgery. And here's another thing that my good friend said last night. People are lying. They're lying about their health. They're lying about things that's going on. Then they go try to get this procedure done and things don't turn out well for them. So don't lie. If you got some things going on with yourself, just be honest about it. If you want to get it done and this is something that you really want to do, don't play with your life. Don't play with your life. You see what I'm saying? And because it's on the uprise, I say do you. If it makes you feel good, do you, but do it for the right reasons. Don't do it because like we stated today and all of the responses that we got. Don't do it because of somebody don't do it because of that. Yeah, we lost a coworker. Rest in peace, Jackie Ivy, and that was, I believe, from a massive heart attack. And we're going to be doing a balloon release Saturday, and we're going to be doing a vigil on Saturday for her. She was my carpool buddy, so I loved her. We had a lot of conversations. Beautiful person, but her heart said no, and so she transitioned. And that's why I say you have to take care of yourselves. You have to eat healthy. I know a few years ago, maybe about 5 or I believe I'm on my 6th year now. Six, because I've been married almost 8, so 6. No more meat, no more beef, and no more pork. I don't eat beef and I do not eat pork. I don't eat it. It's not in my diet. I actually eat chicken. And I'll eat like some fish and stuff. But sometimes I don't even have to have a meat. I could just eat a bowl of rice and some beans and I'm good. So and eventually I'm probably going to take chicken out my diet. I'm not going to be eating it as much. But if I want a meat, that's the meat I choose to put on my plate, unless it's a piece of salmon or a piece of fish. And I know people say, well, that catfish is a bottom feeder. Shrimp is a bottom feeder. Yeah, but it's good. And I like it, but I don't eat too much of it. That's me. I don't need meat either. Me neither, Janine. I don't need the meat. So I have did that. Drinking more water, doing things to enhance and make sure I'm doing things healthier, and they say at least move 30 minutes a day, 30 minutes a day. Okay. So this was a good conversation. I thank everybody for joining in with me today, talking about, this cosmetic surgery and what's on the rise in the Black community, and how a lot of people are, getting these things done, and doing this and doing that, and all of this kind of stuff. Love you too, brother Jabbar. I think that I'll get my little topic out for what I'm gonna tell y'all today. Um, Here's the thing: you gotta know how to love yourself. And you got to know to love yourself despite anything anybody's thinking. And I think, when you do that, that's where that confidence comes in at. And you have to know it for yourself. Me personally, I'm a very confident person. I'm not, I don't think I'm arrogant. I don't think I'm pompous. I've heard people say she's bougie. I don't think I'm bougie. I just think I look good and I know it. And I don't need nobody else to tell me. I tell myself I look good. And that's all that matters to me. I look good. So if I know I look good, and when I put on stuff, I look good, and I feel I look good, then that's good. That's good enough for me. And when people tell me I look good, I say thank you. I say thank you. But in my head, I be saying I know. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But no, I tend to want to look nice. And so I have built up that in me to know, to love me, because nobody's going to love you like you love you. So you have to love on you. You see what I'm saying? But do it for the right reasons. I'm not going to go and get this fixed because somebody else this and that, just like people with their teeth. I'm a teeth person though. I want people to have some nice teeth. So if you can go get some, go get you some. I'm not against these surgeries. Trust me, I'm not against them. But if you're doing them, do them for the right reason. Make sure you are doing your research. And look here, people, do it correctly. Don't be out here on these, what was them cards they was doing, care credit cards. Maybe your name was so-and-so, knowing you wasn't so-and-so, but you was getting your butt done as so-and-so. That's another thing, be lying, and then you got to go to the ER and tell the truth after some complications. Don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Just, make sure you doing it for the right reasons and doing it because that's what you need to do. Okay? All right. This is what I want to say to y'all today. Looking good and feeling good, healthy for me. I know that's right. I know that's right. That's my Libra sister there, baby. Because us Libras, we'll tell you in a minute, baby. We look good. Here you go. Your attitude, people, will determine how far you will go. All right? Your attitude will determine how far you will go. That's it. Your attitude will determine that, okay? Let's get the right attitude. I told you, my shirt says, I'm just out here trusting God, baby, for everything. I'm just going to go ahead and trust him. My brother Jabbar said, there's always going to be something, so just do it. Like Nike, just do it, okay? Just like Nike say, just do it. So your attitude will determine how far you go. So let's check those attitudes. When we wake up in the morning, look at yourself in the mirror, check that attitude, talk to yourself, okay? Let's get in the right frame of mind. Like I said, join me on Mondays for Mindset Monday so we can get the week right. All right? So I thank you all for joining me today. This has been Coffee and Conversations with Carol. It has been a good engagement. Thank you for all the inspiration, encouragement, and the feedback. I appreciate it all. Remember to live, love, and never ever stop laughing. Try to find some room in your heart to forgive. And I love y'all. I will see you guys tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. for more Coffee and Conversations with Carol. Thank you. See ya.